Their feet look like they've walked on Earth for millions of years. Their voices beat like deep drums.
And under the skin, it blows into a sac, and they go boom, 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 boom. Now, it's almost completely by the females wanting to be recognized.
When you hear their sound, you can't help but stop and admire these prehistoric-looking birds.
These guys have been on the planet 80 million years. The dinosaurs disappeared 64 million years ago, so these have outlived the dinosaur. Come on, head in.
But for Bill Code, it's not only the ancient history of the emu that he's attracted to, it's their oil.
Because there's three main properties of emu oil. It penetrates the skin really well, it's anti-inflammatory, and it's really good for pain relief. We'll put a tiny drop on and you'll see how far that goes. So just rub it around. It's got a wonderful slip to it.
Bill first learned about emu oil in the mid-90s. As a retired doctor, he was attracted to the oil as a topical ointment. But over time, research was done on taking it orally.
So that's when I started to use it first, because by that time I'd been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, 96 now. So I started to take half a teaspoon a day. And I did notice it seemed to help some with my fatigue. Hey buddy, that's a guy.
Over a decade ago, Bill and his wife opened up Code's Corner Emu Farm just outside of Duncan, where they raise and harvest emus for their oil.
The emu oil comes from the fat that they store in their back, and to get that oil, they do have to kill the emus, but Bill says they use every part of the bird afterwards, and they are looking at other options like liposuction.
In the liposuction process, I think they did 40 birds in the US, but they all died post-op. But of course, if you think back, we lost humans in early liposuction too.
Bill says the downside is there's a lot of blood loss with liposuction. In the meantime, emu meat is eaten, their hide turned into leather, their feathers used for crafts, and the oil becomes a natural alternative to many medicines.
If you look at the oil in how it's made up and what it's made up, it probably approximates closer to a vegetable oil like olive oil than it does to anything else. And so the side effects are almost non-existent.
But not completely. He still has to live with MS every day, only now it's made a little easier by emu oil. In Duncan, I'm Jen Muranetz.